What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D, and you're watching Fina Team News.
Sunday over there at Safe Farm Arena with the R&B experience. It's supposed to be an electric stroll down memory lane. Amazing acts and artists.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a situation. Queen of Tia.
Well, I want to know what the heck is going on. I mean, I hear y'all been keeping little secrets about what y'all wearing on the red carpet. Y'all leaving people out. First it was that, then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened LaTocha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Voucher allegedly having a baby with Rocky Bivens, and then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know, what is true Tia and what is false Tia?
Oh my God.
Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment
We don't
on
know. We just as confused as y'all.
Basically.
They always throw Xscape in it though, every time.
I know,
Like even
Yes.
the girl herself was like, I don't have, Xscape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter. that you're dealing with.
Yes,
So,
please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It just gets messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go with it and say, my girl Kandi does not know this lady.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018.
Oh, lady, you knew?
Yes,
Oh,
I went to her
really?
page just like everybody else. Like, when the hell she took a picture with me? I do not know that lady, so y'all can stop circulating that photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So, okay, where are we? She's clearly not here. Is she going to be on stage Sunday?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on this gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking? What's going on?
Ooh, that was a straight
that's great.
answer.
I like
That was
it.
a straight
Okay, come on, the
answer.
Tia with Big Tigger.
I'm just gonna be honest and say that she and I never really communicate. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really communicated in months. I mean, on the show, I guess we, it was a lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have
for the
been.
TV
It should
show.
have been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
Right.
This is like real life that's happening. That what I'm saying, that sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, when it came to the mess about the dress, Kandi, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
She did.
She did.
So, and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation the night before we was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what everybody was wearing. She asked me what everybody was wearing, and I told her, I said, I was not. I just told her that Tamika had a red dress, because I was like, well, Kandi has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand, it's gonna look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group, but whatever. And I was like, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change, because they say she looks really good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, her and the stylist, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika's going to stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change the dress. So Tamika comes in my room, and she has on the dress the same color as us.
She
And
changed
I'm
her
like,
dress.
oh, wow,
Okay.
you changed your dress. I didn't think they was going to get her to do it.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And I'm just like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She was like, well, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this. And I'm just like,
Gold
Got
accessories.
it.
But we didn't mind. You know,
But
at that time
just
we
let
were
it
being
go.
honored. So it
Right.
really wasn't
Right.
about the
It
dress.
didn't matter, you know,
But
to
to-
us. But
right.
I did. But we, you know, we was trying to be like rose gold,
Right.
silver, you know, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of
Yeah.
overshadowed
Yeah.
the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself.
Right,
and that was
right,
like
right.
a lifetime achievement for us. So
Absolutely.
nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
Well, I just
You
think
know,
that
that's not what we
maybe
wanted.
she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo because that was not true.
it gave the impression like we
Y'all did something
purposely
purposely.
did that to her, and that's
Exactly.
not true.
Just, you know,
And our
I think the-
stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we all
and
had.
actually they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail
Just
of it.
the material,
so
a
he
corner
just,
of
he
her-
couldn't
like,
see
I don't even
what
know
the
what
dress
this
looked
is.
like. They
Got
just
it.
sent a tail of it. Like
They didn't
like
want
you
us to
trying
see what she
hide-
was wearing. They sent a piece of her
and
material.
In the picture, kind of looks a little goldish,
Right.
But at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was
And-
the fans that made a big
Of
deal
course.
out
I was
of.
gonna say, I think the optics of 1, 2, 3 looking uniform and then her off to the end didn't help the, like if she was just the way that y'all stood. Not that it was on purpose.
Well, it- regardless
let
of where
me
she
just
stood,
say,
it would have
it's
been
no middle
weird.
in 4 people. It's no
Yeah, I was
middle.
gonna say it
so
would've
either
still
where
been.
she was going to be, it's no middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay, let's talk about the acceptance speech because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, you know, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was not, you know, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either because
malicious
you're known to
intent.
be like the peacemaker of the
Tiny
group.
is.
Actually,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
you're kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and
So-
Tasha, you know, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, like, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, right now, well,
They haven't been communicating. Nobody's
Your sis,
communicating
that's your
except for
sister.
Tiny.
right. So, me and her communicate the most, and we share rooms together, like dressing rooms and stuff.
Right.
So, we're together all the time. So, I have no reason
Okay.
to shade her, even though, you know, I don't know about her speech. You know what I'm saying? But.
So Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that. Is your mama trying to make y'all talk?
This is your blood, Tamika.
Give me some.
I got sisters, so I know how that is. You know, having sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
Tamika.
She's choking right now. She
needs some water.
It's
Get you some water, sis.
It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show and you're going to be able to see it all for
got you.
yourself. So it's not like, we don't really like to,
Yeah.
add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
And honestly, I can't wait to show. The show can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you can, I mean, because, you know.
So, okay.
Okay.
It's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. Is it? You answer first, and everybody else can answer individually.
Okay.
Is it fixable?
What
The
fixable?
situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her. Just like the group,
Yeah.
we're here for her.
Yeah.
It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on, but she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this. Your sister didn't tell you, and then she's like, well, no, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie. And so that right there in itself, that hurts.
Of
you know what I mean? Like
course.
this whole thing is just out of control. But the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the show. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her managers called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first, and we have the email.
You saying Rocky threatened the promoter
Yes,
first?
first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girl's information or whatever, we called the promoter, and he was like, the reason why the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
got it.
All right, well,
life is short, ladies. Let me just say,
pieces of the story being told,
Right.
and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't want to be going back and forth on the internet trying to bash each other like it's crazy.
Right.
So we just wait, and we're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold, but.
We don't really want to say that, and I just say I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything. But I'm like, if anything happened, it's like Kandi did this or Kandi made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, trying to do anything. They, were more so the ones that said, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID. So we were obligated to make up that show. She was supposed to make it up with us. So it wasn't like
a whole new show.
Yeah, it was like a whole new show. We knew we had to make up the show with the promoter. He just threw in a couple extra shows so there could be some money made and us not just losing money by doing a show that we had to make up. You get what I'm saying? Let's be clear on that.
As a fan of Xscape and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to love on each other because you just never know. Yes, life is short. I think about groups like the Migos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon.
Yes.
And you just never know what days are left. So while they were beefing. So if it could be a perfect world, like I had it my way, I would love to see all four of you back together again. And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting. Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the shows. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different promoter that she did. They say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. Everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what y'all got to do.
Definitely supporting her solo deal.
All y'all got to call it one time and just say, "What I need from you is understand." But y'all got to say it like that now.
What? So, and let me just say this. I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall. Like what he said, it's nothing. I want people to know there is nothing wrong with her doing a solo project because people like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her solo endeavors. In anything that she want to do, you know what I mean? Right. We all have solo separate things that we do, so it's not a big deal about that. When we come together, let's come together. I just don't want us to publicly, at the end of the day, Xscape is like a legacy that we can keep going forever and ever. And so that's why we still do shows, because it's like we want to keep the name of Xscape alive.
Absolutely.
And we're going to hold it down.
Yes, y'all
and
will.
you will see on Sunday that it goes down.
I love y'all individually.
It goes down.
I love you collectively.
Exactly.
I hope it all works out. They'll be on stage this Sunday along with Tamika Martin, who's your host for the evening. Over there at State Farm Arena. R&B experience is going to be lit. It's a situation. I love you all. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh boy, that was hard. That was kind of hard. I don't know why I got my throat. I got to swallow something. I was trying to say something, but the Lord wouldn't let me.
He held your tongue.
I was like, I can't. My throat dry.
I didn't say
My throat dry. But no, y'all, we sisters, we all love each other. We definitely support my sister and her solo project. But she can do both. Come back, girl, do both. You can do Xscape and your solo project. Ain't nobody alienating her. Nobody has alienated. And I get tired of people saying, "Oh, you choosing Kandi Tiny over your sister. You a traitor." Like, anybody go hard for their sister is me.
Yeah.
Y'all know I went against y'all. I don't messed up relationships. I don't burn bridges to take up for my sister. Everybody know that.
And she still
go against them for my sister. So all this about I ain't being loyal or whatever, it's not me, y'all. And then people say, "Oh, how you gonna be doing shows?" So if you work with your sibling and your sibling felt like they had a better opportunity and didn't go to that job, are you gonna not go to work because your sibling have a better opportunity?
Don't mess my bag up.
So it's like we gotta think, people. Yeah. Are you a traitor? I can never be a traitor. I am as loyal as ever to family and my sister, and she knows that.
I forget who maybe I was talking to you. I was asking you.
What?
What are both of y'all, baby? I think that's how the show was going. You were like, yeah.
The TV show?
Yeah.
Our TV show was a mess, y'all. I mean, y'all gonna see it when it come on air. I mean, you can see it just by the stuff that be happening now on the internet. That the following us. It's gonna be on Bravo.
Okay.
It's just a mess, y'all. And
everybody think this is a publicity stunt. Like, this is not a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Not for us.
I think people were saying.
It's definitely not a publicity
We don't want no attention
stunt.
that bad. We already made it. So why do we need to do all that? We don't have to do all that.
But it's always, kind of been kind of crazy. But it's so funny. Like, we can argue or even not speak at all and then go right on stage and do a show together. And
Because y'all been doing it for so long together.
it ain't nothing.
Y'all talking
No
about
big
this
deal. It's no
Y'all
big
keep
deal.
going up.
It's no big deal. Anyway.
So for those who keep asking where is LaTocha, she's working on her solo project. She's booked up for the rest of the year. Her management said they'll let us know when she's available. So until then, we're going to continue this legacy. And y'all support us all. Y'all don't have to choose. Support her, support us, and when she come back, support us again. Y'all don't have to choose. But I'm telling y'all, we bringing that noise Sunday, baby. It's going down.
This Sunday in Atlanta, December 4th. Y'all come through. What? Y'all better come through. Then the next weekend, where we at Bossier City, Louisiana, and is that Houston that week, or what's the other city we hitting next? We doing Bossier City and what's
Then Houston.
Bossier City and Houston. Oh my God, that show is gonna be going down. You do not want to miss it.
And thank y'all for the ones who rock it hard with Xscape. I can't stand people like, if one member ain't there, I ain't gonna be there. Like, my favorite team. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If I go to a Falcons, I'm a Falcons fan. I don't care if it's a Falcons.
If somebody got hurt,
I'm still going to come and support my team. Win or lose, I'm going to support my team.
Yeah.
And we do have diehard fans like that does support us. Like, y'all don't have to choose, man.
The show gonna be lit.
Sunday.
We turned up, baby.
State Farm Arena. It is going
already.
So I'm excited, y'all.
I am. At home, boy. At home, it's just a little something extra. Kandi will be trying to hold her note longer. Tiny will be squatting all extra hard.
Yes, drop that thing then.
I bring it extra hard.
Yes.
Go to the commercials. I'm gonna play the intro. Don't want it, then you come up.
Thanks for the love, guys. We appreciate you.
We love y'all. We love our fans. We love y'all. You know what's crazy? Tigger.
Tell them something, Kandi.
It was us three that came in when we came back together. We came to Tigger show. Now we back.
We gonna be in Atlanta performing December 4th, and this Sunday is gonna be lit. I'm telling you, even if you have questions about if we could rock show as three people, just come. Yeah, see for yourself. That's what I say. If you have any doubt, come to the show. It's gonna be lit.
So you heard her, y'all.
Well, I missed it. I missed it. Say it again. Say what you just said.
I said for those people who have questions on how the show will be as three people or like, whatever, just come. Just come. Even out of curiosity, I would say you should come check it out one time and you will see for yourself.
But y'all know what? Let's just talk real talk, right?
What?
No one member in this group is bigger than the other. Right. As far as if I miss a show and you, Tiny, and my sister, y'all gonna tear the house down. If Tiny miss a show, we're gonna tear it down. If you miss a show, we're gonna tear it down. If Tasha miss a show, we're gonna tear it down. That's why we're escape. We escape the what am I trying to say? We escape that stereotype that if one person misses a show, we gotta shut it down. No, we all are talented individuals and we all represent.
Right.
Like,
I'm telling y'all right now, if I miss a show, y'all do.
Girl, you already don't miss the show. You already don't miss the show. Everybody.
But no way, you had your baby girl represent though. And she, baby, when I tell you she represented, she came on that stage and represented.
Y'all better tell them.
But I mean, that's just what it is. That girl said we do.
Nah,
we
but for real though, she's
because
right.
the vocals are still there. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I miss a show, y'all gonna show y'all. But
we gonna still give you a show.
Y'all gonna show out. That's how talented we are as a group.
What we do.
And that's what we do.
But I will say this also. Anybody that's came to the show and seen us three, they don't have no bad reviews. They all love it. They be like, them girls on their face off. They gave us a great show.
Well, some of them fake pages. I've seen mean, literally, I've seen like people come in the comments and be like, "Oh my God, I saw you in." Some of the last couple cities we be in, they'll say one of the cities, you killed it, da-da-da. And then you'll see somebody reply to them, no, they were missing something. And then when you tap that page, it has 0 posts, 0 followers.
Exactly.
I'm like, stop playing with me.
Want to go on with me?
Yeah, when you have to blah, blah.
Now, because I wanted to get straight to it and not keep you all waiting, I went straight to, the juicy part, okay? But this is how the interview actually started. They came in, said hi. He congratulated them on their award and all of that. So I'm going to play that segment, and then I'm going to come back and just give, a minute or two of my commentary, because everything they said, I've been saying in all of the other videos I've done, that if you missed any of them, you can just go to the RHOA playlist and watch them. Even though it's an Xscape video and not the Real Housewives of Atlanta videos, Kandi is a housewife. Or you can click the links in the description below if you missed any of the videos. I have included all of the links in the description below. So let's get into this part of them basically introducing themselves and, talking about their award.
He was in the building this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We sounded like Charlie's Angels.
They did. They talk and sing too, y'all. Jesus.
You know what?
Y'all been grouping for too long. The fact that y'all saying the same thing at the same time.
We
They
have
came in here looking
very
black
long
and cute and smelling good, y'all.
Congratulations on your Lady of Soul award at the Soul Train.
Thank you.
How did it feel to be standing up there amongst your peers and fans receiving such a prestigious...
It felt amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it definitely felt amazing. I mean, that's their version of the Lifetime Achievement Award. And so to, be in the game this long and still be able to receive awards like that for the fans to still be showing love, that was big.
So how many years exactly?
29 and a half.
29.
Going on 30 to be
Next year will be our 30th
Dirty
anniversary.
30.
Yeah, Dirty 30's in the business.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Is this tour what you're on right now, the beginning of the 30th, or is this like the warm up for all of that? Are you doing a big celebration? Is there like a...
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we haven't even made plans yet, have we?
Have we made plans or not?
Have we planned anything? We have not planned anything for our 30th. Well, in the coming year, we got our show is going to be coming out, our TV show. Mm. And then we are planning a tour that we are doing.
Okay.
But we haven't sat down and be like, oh, what are we doing to celebrate 30 years in the industry? No, we haven't figured.
We got to start planning, ladies.
Okay, wait a minute. I feel in my
Next year,
spirit maybe a
going
Las
on.
Vegas residency or something. I
want to speak that in our life.
I will.
Speak it.
And we talked about, trying to do that, maybe thinking about doing that, so...
Come on!
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
We gotta come up with something, because Usher done shut it down.
I'm talking about half. Y'all can do the same thing. Y'all can shut it down
Skating
too.
and shit. I can skate too, Usher, baby. Don't do it.
You skate, get it in, me.
Yeah, I can skate. I mean, I gotta warm up, but I gotta warm up because I ain't been doing it in a long time. But I can do a little bit of skating.
Yeah.
We won't have skates
Come on, Golden Glide.
This weekend there, Sunday, December 4th, State Farm Arena, you can pull up on Xscape. Bobby Brown, Drew Hill, 112, Shy, just added El DeBarge.
It's the R&B experience.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
The experience is
Yes.
over there at State Farm Arena. Another global events production. Tickets are still on sale. You might be way up high at this point.
But you're going to want to be in the building.
You definitely want to be in the building.
Let me just tell you, I love the fact that on this particular show, we're the only girls on the show.
All right, now.
We from Atlanta. We're going to be represented. Of course, we're going to bring some other special guests on the stage with us.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be a little bit different than some of the other shows that we've done recently, because we're going to, have to add a little bit something extra for home.
Not to mention, El DeBarge is on this show.
I love El DeBarge. I've seen him before. He be killing it.
Jesus.
So is it still special when you get back to the crib in front of Atlanta? I mean, every time you perform here, you performed here over 30 years now. You know what I'm saying? Is it still like, oh, we back at the crib, we got Is there any extra?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you're at home.
Yes.
Of course.
All your family there, your friends there.
Yes, yes. Tiny, you have a separate conversation on the microphone. She's talking to her people on the Instagram.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't tell y'all. Y'all better tune in and whatever. Okay,
She is
bye.
so funny. Anyway, but no, in that manner, it is extra special just because, our family, our friends are here. We get to, call people to just jump on stage with us, do a little bit of extra something. I don't know, it's home. So,
You know why it's extra special too?
What?
Because y'all gonna let me introduce and host it. Thank you. I found out I'm doing that. So I'm like, yes. Come on.
Hostess with the mostest.
Yes.
I'm excited. Yeah.
We got more Xscape on the way, but when we come back, we'll talk about the show and everything else that's going on because that's what we have.
Yeah.
Let's get into some Tia.
Oh, not the Tia. Every time I come up here with some Tia, you get me in trouble, girl. I end up trending
now.
for the wrong thing.
You trending now, so
We all want to know. We all want to
no
know.
different.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Okay,
true.
so I'm about to
Post somebody on your Instagram.
Tasha there. Like, do you see her? I just want to show her to you.
It was great.
We love you all. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
The video is almost 30 minutes long, so I'm not going to say too much, but everything they said, I already said in all of the videos I've uploaded about this whole Xscape situation. I said in the last video, I'm not saying that the sister LaTocha is lying, but girl, no one just get up out of nowhere and randomly threaten anybody. What did your husband do or say? Those were also the comments and questions that some of their supporters were asking. Okay, if you want to claim that someone threatened your husband and you have evidence and all of that, great. But what happened before that, okay? Because your sister, Kandi and Tiny, they're not going to continue to work with someone that could possibly say and do the same thing to their husbands. And then the next thing I said in that same video was, if they signed a contract and were obligated to do the show, then they had no choice but to do the show and then move on from that promoter. Unless they were willing to face a lawsuit or pay the man the money that he could have made from the show. Okay? And everything is checking out. And the nerve, if this is true, for her to clown her sister possibly wearing a red dress to Tiny just for her to turn around and wear a completely different color is because she knew how stunning the color red was going to look against her sister complexion. She knew her sister was going to stand out, and then she wasn't going to be the only one standing out. And so she did what she did because she wanted to be the center of attention, and it backfired. So for her to have conversations like that and then to flat out lie, if what Tiny and the other girls are saying is true, that is crazy. However, it was a blessing in disguise for Tamika Scott because everyone would have said, there goes them sister again. Them sisters always been the problem. Why is Tiny and Kandi being cohesive and there they go wearing completely different colors, messing it all up? Or they could have said, oh, okay, it looks like, it's all planned. The two sisters are wearing solid colors and then Tiny and Kandi are wearing this. Okay, it still looks cohesive. But either way, it worked out for Tamika Scott in the end. But for Tamika to change her dress and then you pop out and then want to try to play all innocent the victim, that's scary right there, if it's true. And when I included that Kandi posted the Nene Leaks, now why am I in it situation in her Instagram story, didn't I also say in that video maybe that lady was just a random fan that ran into Kandi and was like, can I take a picture? And that's exactly what happened, and now Kandi is being blamed. Or if it's true that she was messing with the man, then maybe that's the reason why she was even in the same area to be able to take a picture with Kandi. But I also said exactly what Kandi said, and then I was right. Yes, I'm Kandi of Xscape, but I'm also Kandi from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Of course, if someone run into me and asks for a picture, I'm going to be nice enough and say, sure, let's take the picture. So she also clarified that. But when she she posted that her page was hacked. Oh my gosh, the comment section just went crazy. Oh, how much did they pay you? They paid you off. All of these different things, meaning they, as in LaTocha and her husband, paid the lady off. I'm like, child, now here y'all go. Anyways, allegedly. Let's move on. And then I said exactly what the sister said in my other videos. Tamika been messing up business and personal relationships for years based on loyalty, and that's my sister, and sisterhood, that's my family, that's blood. And she's at the point where I'm not doing that anymore. I'm no longer messing up my money and opportunities, loyalty, and my sister and all of that. I'm not doing that anymore. And I said that in that video. And that's exactly what's going on here. Because the whole loyalty behind her sister led her to have issues with Kandi as well. Everything I have said in my commentary based on my observations, they basically confirm all of that. And they're saying she's welcome to do both or to come back anytime. And then lastly, they had a show without that promoter and she still did not go. But in all of her complaints, if they lose that promoter, I will come back. But they had another show without him and you didn't go, girl. So what is it? So anyways, like I said in the previous video, to tick us out of the group chat. But I guess we are placed back in the group chat because they are simply defending themselves. They were also promoting their show on Sunday in Atlanta. And so, of course, they had to be honest and answer the questions. But that's scary if everything they're saying is true and this lady is just out here flat out lying. Nope. Anyways, I'm wishing Xscape well. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Now, loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.